Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Blessings to everyone. So welcome everybody. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dastur, ya Sayyidi. So this is a time where we can say we come to the peak, no? And in this time we should try to meet often. Yeah. This is the time where we have to meet. Like in person, those who can meet me in person, meet me in person. Those who meet others, yeah, where you do things, where you make a spiritual program, go there if there is something nearby you. Meet with the people that mention any name of God, that try to be in the right side. No, this is the time where we have to act. No, if we can. So the Prophet said, if you cannot act, speak. If you cannot speak, think. And we can say that 90% of all the population on this earth, they are against what is happening in their own countries, what is happening in the world, no? What is happening all over in that we are losing honesty, we are losing integrity day by day, no? There is a small elite that covers everything, that become richer, insanely richer every day. And before they were also there, but they somehow had the morals not to show. Now they show, no? It's in our face. It's directly in front of us, right? And of course, this is not that we have to become politically or anything, but now you also have to show, yeah, which side you are in your life, which side you want to do, you want to go, you know, right? So if you see something that is not right and you can act, act. If you cannot, yeah, and I mean not politically, please don't misunderstand me, yeah? That's what you should not do. But if you cannot act in terms of meeting with people that pray and so on, or you cannot pray, yeah, yourself wherever you are, yeah, then speak it. If you cannot speak, think it. No? And like this, we become the field that we are all into, it becomes kind of homogenic field. No? It's not everyone just by himself, you know. This time is over. We have to become a family. We have to become a human family. And we have to act as a family now, right? That means everyone is our brothers. Everyone is our sister. Everyone is our mother and our father. No. And our own personal story has to go a little bit in the background. No. Before this was the time of individualization. Everyone just turns around himself. Yeah. Your own problems become the Kaaba, and you make tawaf around it. And you every day you go and make yourself the Kaaba. No. That is finished. Yeah, that is finished. Now there is, in Sanskrit they call it seva, in Arabic they call it hismet, which means we are serving. No? We are serving where we can. Mashallah, here our people from Finland, that is a good example how to serve actually. They are very good example, yes. And keep that. Yeah. And this is what every one of us has to do. We have to serve. How can we serve? Yeah. Not only through our prayers, through our meditations. This is not a big service. The service has to be to the people. to the earth. So let's say you have an elder neighbor that is basically alone, no? Nobody is there to speak with them. Nobody is there to look after him or after her. Then give something of your time and visit them, say hello, or you go in the old people's home and you visit them and you speak with them. Anything that you can do in this moment to help people that are not able to help themselves, yeah, to think of them, Be it that in some places we have brothers, they cook food because there's a lot of people in that area, as in South America, where not everyone has food or not everyone has the money to buy food, So they cook. And those kind of activities, voluntary activities where you go in your communities and try to be useful for them, try to help them. This is the time now, yeah. So that people feel in this massive, massive darkness that seems to spread out day by day, uh, more and more, yeah, threatened by wars, threatened by all kinds of catastrophes, yeah, that they are telling us that they will come and they prepare and so on, always attacking the poorer people, yeah, making their lives heavier and heavier. Yes, we have to be available for those, yeah, meaning we give them a hand where we can, we give them from our time where we can, If you can do anything for children, that is very valuable. This is the best you can say. So children that are orphans, maybe they also feel alone, or there's so many possibilities to look when you think about it, what in your area can be done, right? Or you invite people for zikr, for a prayer circle, for all these activities, where people come together and find some comfort, no? If you are doing this already, congratulations, then you are in a very good position. If not, that would be the moment to start something like this, no? And your own problems, that there are no problems, right? But let's say you have these problems, no, because you want to keep them, you want to have them, you have this habit to have problems, no? Forget them now. Let them find rest. Yeah. Just do not think on them and make them big. No, when someone said, I have a problem, he always asked, is it big or is it small? Then they said, is it big? Then he would say, it is small. And if they would say, it is small, he would say, don't make it big. Yeah. But he wouldn't want to hear it, very rarely. And usually, if he would listen to it, he would say, be patient. What else? You see, if you can choose, if you have the possibility to change something about your problem, change it. Yeah. Don't wait for it. Change it and make it. If you cannot do it because it is not in your hand, it is depending maybe on many other factors, then second choice, be patient. If you cannot be patient, yeah, run away. If you cannot run away, then again, be more patient. Yes, easy. And by doing so, it will probably more or less disappear. Yeah. Always think, how did the masters come to a point that they were not having any problem anymore? What did they do? Hmm? They not only sitting in the mountains for 12 years or 20 years and then bang comes the the light down from heaven and enlightens them, or what kind of foolish ideas you have, you know? That is not what happened. They simply learned, they simply learned to accept themselves, first of all, yeah. Because maybe you have understood that you cannot, what you call yourself, change, yeah. In all these decades of years that you're on this earth now, maybe you understood there is no change in the ego cannot learn. So if you want to rattle around the ego, yeah, and change it, this will never happen. Yeah. The ego, look, the ego is only one way. You have not to take it so serious. That is all. Yeah. Don't take it so serious. And when the ego says, ha, ho, I want this, he, yeah, then okay, gonna, we come to you. Be a little bit patient. Yeah, you understand? Or I have this fear. You know, there's people, they collect fears, right? They have fears of flying, and then they have fears of tomatoes, and they have fears of everything, you know, everything. I cannot be in a train because there's too much people. I cannot be in a plane because that's crazy dangerous. I cannot walk outside. There is too little people. Of anything, you can create a fear if you want. Yeah. But you can also not do that. Yeah, you can just simply say, "Oh, my fear, it's good now." Yeah. One time, one man that he picked me up in the middle of a incredible rain that was like more like a waterfall than a rain, and I was completely wet, and I was hitchhiking. Of course, nobody would stop here now. Yeah, but he stopped. He stopped. And the door opened, and I came in his car. I made everything wet. I made the whole seat wet. I mean, I was a sponge, yeah. And he was completely cool, you know. And he was wearing a black turban this size, honestly. Yeah, I mean, huge, huge. I was almost on the point to go out again in the rain, no, but I said, okay, the rain is so heavy. Never mind, sit there. Oh, he would start the car and go on, and he wouldn't speak a word. No. Then finally he said, how is your mother? Or how are you with your mother? And that time I was not so good with my mother, no? And I said, yeah, my mother doesn't understand me. Yeah, my mother, my mother, yeah. So, I had a saint as a mother, honestly. But at that time, even a saint, can for sometimes not appear to you as a saint. My mother was a saint. Allah bless her. So I complained about my mother. And then he said, all I hear from you is me, me, me. What about you say Allah? And I was thinking, Jesus, what is this guy? That is too much, yeah. And he said, say Allah. I said, Allah, Allah. Yeah, but I don't have any relationship with Allah. And he said, I didn't ask you to have a relationship or to make any relationship. Just say it. Yeah. I was thinking, okay, okay. So he said, then say it with me. So I sit in this car, yeah, and say Allah, Allah, Allah. And after a while, I don't know how long we did it, he said, and how do you feel? Uh, okay, good, good, better. You see? So, and if we would say now half an hour me, 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 or half an hour thinking and talking about your problem, how would you feel? Yeah. So you see, these are just habits of thoughts. No? You think, and through the thought you create. And through our thoughts we can create together something better. If we want that. Yeah. If we decide together, we agree, not concrete on every single point, but we agree on a more harmonious world, right? Where there is honesty, yes, where there is peace, where there is forgiveness, where there is mm, help, that we help each other, no? Where there is caring, yeah, where there is love, where there is joy. Now this is the world we want, where there is pure water, where there is pure air, right? Where there is earth that is intact. This is the world we want to create, is it or not? Yeah. And a very small group doesn't want that, obviously. Yeah. They just don't want it for whatever reason. We don't have to understand that reason either. Yeah. But this is something, if you do it consciously, in your way, in your own way, yeah, what is true for you, then this field will take over. Because you cannot find 90% of all the human population. You understand? Even they have the better weapons and they have God knows what, yeah. You cannot fight the majority of people. Not for long, not for ever, yeah. And you shouldn't see yourself just as a sheep that has to follow and has to just function and has just to stay day in, day on the social media, or I don't know where you stay, you know. Just take your power back to yourself and create the world in which you would like to live. Yeah. And this is how you deal with your problems as well. You just do not try to blame people or to try to understand everything. You know, there's no need. Yeah. Sometimes when a mother consoles the crying child, it cannot always understand because the child cannot express it very well, you know. So what do you do then? You know, you take it in your arms, yeah. You hold it and you tell him or her everything is okay. Yeah. This is what you do with a child that you cannot understand and that cannot say clearly. So you don't give them solutions in that sense. You just tell them, look, here everything is okay. All is good. Yeah. And this is what is your duty now. You do that now. Yeah. For the people around you. You don't go and say, yeah, yeah, I also want to cry day and night. And also I fear of Third World War. And also I'm completely finished inside. This is over. You are the people of belief, of faith. You should show an example. It doesn't matter what they do to you. You understand? Or what they have done to you, or what they, yeah. If you are together as a couple and you have a reasonable reason to stay together and enjoy. Yeah. If it's so horrible that you can say, oh my God, I cannot make a minute more in this relationship, okay, خلاص. Then find a way that it's becoming better, or for God's sake, separate then, you know? Understand? Easy, easy. Yeah. And this is our duty now. Yeah. This is the example that many people already follow also, you know. And we should take, whenever we see someone giving a good example, follow it. Follow it. Like our Turkish people, for example, they opened an impossible çayhane. Yeah, is the çayhane impossible? Yeah, all the neighbors said, "My goodness, look at this building. The building looks like when you step in, it's gonna fall down on you." That building they chosen, and now step by step they made it beautiful. And the last time I was there, I really thought, I want to sit there for longer every day. You know, it is so good place. It's such a harmonious, sweet place, you know. And the people inside are happy. Then sometimes in the week or in the month, they make music, you know, and they are beautiful musicians there as well. And this is what we should do. You understand? Yeah. So after all these years of meditation and all the years of that you know everything, yeah, opening all your chakras and God knows what you studied, yeah. Now is the time to act. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you are all half Buddhas, that's the time now that you come out and help people in a sweet way. Yeah. Just normal, you know, just don't have to teach them, just help, you know. And that will be the best thing you can do now in this time. I hope it is clear and you have success in it, you know. We do zikr, and this is also a good thing because it says, if two gather in my name, I am the third. Yeah. So find people that you can gather with. Yeah. If you're just two, the divine is the third. No, because it's never far. It's always there. It looks at us and it wants us to be happy people, first of all, joyful people, serving people, loving people, yeah, and laughing people also. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, have some humor about yourself, you know, for God's sake, right? It's not so tragic, right? Yeah. Good. Thank you so much for your patience and don't desperate. Yes, have have faith and have hope for your life and for the existence of mankind as well. Yeah, we are not just disappearing. Yeah, we will not just be underwater or whatever. Don't don't think it. Okay. Yeah. Now times come as they have to come, but don't desperate. All right. Go on and stand your position. Yes. Good. Thank you so much, everyone. And see you hopefully everywhere. It is also time that we see, yeah, you and me, yeah, let's say, right? Of those of you who follow me years and years and they never say hello, Sheikh, in life, it's time you come over, yeah, and make this pilgrimage or make this way and we can hug each other and find each other happy. Yes, alhamdulillah. Good. So all the best to you. May Allah protect you and your families and your beloved ones and bring peace in your hearts, in your homes, and all around you. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Fatiha. Ameen. Protect our sheikhs, our masters. Yes. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Have a good night, blessed day, wherever you are.